Welcome to our Walkerton District Community School Grade 8 2020 graduation. A little later than anticipated and a little bit different than anticipated. What a strange way to end your grade 8 year and your time as an elementary Riverhawk. We are so happy to have you back as grade 9 Riverhawks and hope that your high school experience will be an exciting one that will prepare you for the world ahead. You are living through some challenging times, and we know that you will be up for the challenge. You have learned so many skills and so many new ones in the last 8 months. Learning to be resilient and to roll with it, whatever comes your way, will be so very important as you continue past your time in secondary school and on through your lives. Trust your instincts, follow your hearts, and be the best you can be. We are proud of everything you have accomplished and wish you the best of luck in this interesting world we live in.
Good afternoon, parents, faculty, fellow graduates, and everyone in between. I am extremely excited to be speaking to you today. I'm going to be honest, I wanted to paraphrase Gwen Stacy's speech from Amazing Spider-Man 2. However, that doesn't really apply to our situation. We aren't graduating high school yet. Also, I think there may be some copyright laws against it, and I really don't want to remember leaving elementary school in the back of a police cruiser. Walt Disney once said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." We all know Walt Disney, beloved animator, voice actor, writer, and film producer, the man who created many lovable characters such as Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Donald Duck. He founded the company Disney that now owns many other companies such as ESPN Inc. and Marvel. He designed the amusement park that we know as Disney, which is still up and running today. Even after his death in 1966, his legacy lives on, making various movies and creating Disney Plus. Thank goodness for Disney Plus, right? We can all agree that he was successful despite living through a pandemic, the Great Depression, and 2 world wars. When Walt was 16, he dropped out of high school and faked his age so he would be able to enlist in the army. He then got sick with the Spanish flu, or the 1918 pandemic as it was called, and nearly died. However, our story does not end there. He got back on his feet and showed the world that he had the courage to pursue his dream as an animator. His road to success was not an easy one. In fact, it was full of dead ends, denial, and loss, but he kept going. I believe we can do the same. This pandemic will not stop us from achieving our goals. We can see that Walt did not let influenza stop him from becoming the man we know today. It may sound crazy, but the next Walt Disney could be in this graduating class. If you have a dream, you should pursue it, even in the challenging times. Then comes the second part. We need courage. We need courage to pursue our goals and dreams. We must be brave. If we are brave enough to chase our dreams and pursue them, they can become reality. But how do we make dreams come true? A dream is a thought or an aspiration. It is hope. Hope that you can achieve remarkable things. To turn that dream into reality, you need to act. That is what a goal is, taking proactive steps to make your dream come true. You can dream anytime and anywhere with no effort whatsoever. Most of you here are probably daydreaming as I speak. But a goal you need to take action on. With a goal, you need a plan with steps. Most students who are in Mr. Graham's class should remember writing folder number 1 where we were to write about how to do something. We all remember what he said we needed. Transition words. We need transition words to make a piece of writing flow easier. In the same way, to make a goal easier, we need steps. And to break it down, we need transition words. First, what do you need to do first in order to make this real? Next, what comes next? Now that you have started, what now? Then, what else do you need in order to make this work? And finally, you are close, but what last things do you need to do to make this possible? I'm not saying you only take 4 steps to achieve a goal. You can take as many or as few as you need. Maybe you even change some steps along the way. That's totally fine. No one gets a plan perfect on the first go, not even the Avengers, assuming you've seen the Avengers movies. It's also okay to ask for help, for assistance. We all need help one way or another, whether it be from a teacher during a test or from YouTube when trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. We have all had teachers that have helped us accomplish certain goals, big or small, teachers that have pushed us, helping us to pursue our goals. We all remember the 3rd grade EQAO test, the test we didn't have to do. That year I had Miss Laux as a teacher. She had many fun tactics, some of them strange, to pull us into learning. We played with puppets, a mannequin, and did many fun art projects. She took us on many field trips, had us celebrate different holidays, and overall made learning fun. Being in a grade 3-4 split meant that us grade 3s got to spend most of our time in the hallway or in the breakout space. We played board games with puppets, discussed the royal family, and prepped for the EQAO test. She made it incredibly fun, showing us that the test was not scary at all. She created one common goal for us, finishing the test. In the end, though, the teachers went on strike and we weren't allowed to take the test. I will admit it, I cried. I got so excited to complete the test that when the time came, I was extremely disappointed. Mrs. Cormack always wanted us to set goals in gym class so that we could achieve them when sporting events rolled around. Since 3rd grade, she would take us out and run us around the track, some of us more willing than others. She did this so that we could see that with hard work comes improvement. She put the active into proactive steps, pushing us to do the best that we could. I think that we can agree that track and field is a fun day off school, even if you don't like participating in events. Some memories were made during that time. I remember many track and field days where it was raining. I believe those were the best ones. I believe that all of us, whether we are willing to admit it or not, had a great time getting soaked in the rain. We should always try to make our goals and achievements memorable so that we can remember what we accomplished. Mr. Graham had us do a whole video project on setting goals for the year, pushing us to achieve them. He provided many resources for us to use and learn from, including his assistance. Even during the absence from school, he provided many opportunities to help us achieve our goals from home. And well, I think Mr. Parker wanted us to achieve something by watching The Simpsons every holiday, maybe memorizing the most lines, or getting a good Homer impression going on. Even when we don't realize it, there have been people who have been there aiding us so we can accomplish great things. We all remember the fun we had on school trips. On those trips, different goals were set, whether for us to achieve something, learn something, or just have fun. At the OEC, we played a game where we had to survive as an animal. The key goal was survival. We had to find food, water, and stay away from predators. Miss Wilson was the scariest hunter ever. At the end of the game, we would count the points to see how well we would do surviving as an animal. Also at the OEC, we were to make bottle rockets. We wanted to see whose would launch the furthest. My partner and I made an amazing pterodactyl bottle rocket. Although it didn't go far, I think it was overall successful. At Laurier, we traveled to different parts of the university so we could see where our education could potentially lead us. During cross country, the goal was to run to the best of our ability and not to lose our shoes in the mud. When a sports team went to competition, their goal was to have fun and to do their best, maybe winning something along the way. The same goes for any music competition or the fall fair. We have all set goals during our elementary experience. Maybe we just haven't realized it. We are accomplishing something great tonight. We're graduating. That is a big accomplishment. We have achieved a goal. Now we need to start looking to the future. High school. What dreams do you have for high school? What proactive steps are you going to take to make those dreams reality? Well, we all believe in you. You can achieve those goals, so be courageous. Step outside your comfort zone. You can do it. It's different, but that's okay. I remember when our school was built in 2012. Most of us either came from Walkerton Public School or Brant Central. It was a tremendous change for us. We had only been settled at a new school for a while. We were sent to a bigger school with more people, more teachers, and more space. The only things that didn't change were a few friendly faces and the fire truck, even though it was at a new location. It was scary, but guess what? We got through it. We're still here 8 years later. If we survived 8 years of a new school, we will survive high school. On behalf of the grade 8 graduating class, I would like to thank all the teachers, parents, and people in general who have helped us through elementary school. I would also like to thank all who could make this possible. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank everyone graduating for an amazing elementary school experience. Congratulations, WDCS Grade 8 Class of 2020. Bye.